Alright guys, this strategy is the talk of the town recently. Ninja Ice Village with Gwendolyn. And I mean, just thinking about the strategy, you can probably figure out why it's so strong. Basically, the ninja late game, when given damage buffs, can do some incredible work, and those damage buffs are supplied in the strategy through the use of Gwendolyn, which gives you bonus damage just outright, and then bonus damage to frozen Bloons, which we have ice for that. And on top of that, you have Super Riddle, which pairs well with the ninja as well. So yeah. We are going to do a Gwendolyn and ninja start is my plan. By the way, I have zero experience with this loadout like before this match, so probably going to make quite a bit of mistakes, but we'll learn it as we go. One of the main things we got to keep in track this time around though is making sure not to leak lives, as this is 100% a GG round 40 possible strategy. I don't know how good it is actually on Bloonstone Quarry though. This map is typically not great for ninjas just because there is some space limitations on this map, so you can't really build ginormous ninja armies, but I think it can work. Hopefully. We got Sharp Shurikens here. Okay. I don't actually know how the build order of this strategy. Like how you're supposed to defend the early game. That's the main thing. I think white balloons are going to be the biggest struggle for me. Just because the ice tower obviously doesn't hit white balloons or high layers. And also the ninja sometimes gets blocked by the frozen balloons because of the projectile can't hit, right? So we've got a couple things we kind of got to juggle here, but I think we'll be able to make it work. We also have Cocktail from Gwendolyn, which can help me out quite a bit. Let's get Cowl Traps on the ninja. I think, honestly, I might just go for an early Flash Bomb. That's gonna be my plan. Let's use Firebomb now. Oh, we leaked a life. No! We leaked a life. Okay, it probably doesn't matter here in all honesty because my opponent's going a farm strategy, but it's best if we don't leak at all. It's Submarine, okay. That's fair. Let's go for a Flash Bomb. I know Flash Bomb's not actually the ideal way to play the early game. There's definitely cheaper ways to play it. But just for our first go around, we'll play it safe with a Flash Bomb. This will easily defend everything. And we'll keep it on first targeting. Flash Bomb's not even a bad purchase anyways, because the way you defend like round 11, round 13, all of those mid-game rushes with this strategy is Flash Bomb and Ice Shards. So we'll need this Flash Bomb at the end of the day. We're just buying it earlier than typical here. I'll keep Gwendolyn last targeting. Okay. So they're going sub Churchill, which leads me to believe their strategy probably sub Ice Farm. They're actually gonna leak some lives here, which is good for me. We do regain that life advantage. Maybe keep Ninja on close targeting. We actually are starting to get overrun. And maybe not anymore. We got the Gwendolyn Pierce buff now coming in. Heated Up's gonna help me out a ton. Every few seconds creates a powerful blast, pops balloons, adds fire to nearby monkey's attack, doing extra damage to lead and frozen balloons. See, that extra damage to frozen is really what we're eyeing up today, and how it's gonna help us out a ton in some of the mid-game rounds. You might be wondering why I don't go the strategy with Snowpat, because Snowpat's another hero that benefits the Ice Tower, right? The main reason is Gwendolyn's just better late game, first of all, with all the damage buffs you get. But also, I would say Gwendolyn's better in the early game too, in a lot of cases. Just because Snowpat is only good on a couple maps where you have good intersections for him. Gwendolyn's a little bit less map dependent. And Gwendolyn, like, burning the balloons and stuff can be great. Alright, they're sending me those. Let's go for a Firebomb here. And get an Ice Tower down right here. We should be fine against all of this. Yep. And this Ice Tower will be upgraded into an Ice Shard. I don't even know if this is like the best Ice Shard spot either. We'll just get it right now. And we'll get Enhanced Freeze on this. Okay. It's a very cheap setup for round 11. I don't think this defends that much of a round 13 rush if my opponent does send them. So we'll probably have to buy more defense if that's the case. We'll see. I can also get up a village. One for a village farm, but a village is indeed hopeful in other ways, as the Ice Tower doesn't cover much of the track here. So getting that extra range bonus can be pretty nice. And I should probably try to force camo detection on their side. They actually sold for their bank. Nicely done. So opponent got an early bank there. Their third's got to be Ice Tower here, I'm assuming. Okay, there's gonna be a couple rainbows. Those aren't going to do anything. You need to send a bigger rush than that to damage his strategy. There's a couple ceramics. Okay. I think we're still good against these. You see what I'm talking about? Like, Flash Bomb stuns the balloons in the Ice Shard's range, and then Ice Shard just goes crazy. That's the whole synergy here. Deep Freeze. Alright, Deep Freeze, I think, increases the pierce of the Ice Shards a little bit, so we bought it. Maybe even keeping Gwendolyn last targeting is not a bad idea, just to make sure to burn the balloons in the back every time. We'll continue going, though. Even though it's like my first time using the strategy with Gwendolyn, I think we've played it pretty well. And it is ice as their third. They actually ended up going for an ice at the front of the map, which seems really dumb. I don't really understand the purpose of that. Maybe you'd think placing the ice in the front is to stall the rounds. But if that's my opponent's goal with the ice in the front, that's really dumb because stalling the rounds benefits me a lot more than them, as I have an eco strategy, right? So I don't really know about that thought process, personally. Oh, they got an ice on the right side now. Okay. Looks like they're just placing ices all around the map. Round 17. Are they going to send me a moab? Currently, I don't have like any moab class damage. Definitely a weak point of my setup. I could buy sticky bomb if it comes down to it, though. It's probably my plan. Well, if it's a regular moab, I doubt I need sticky bomb. But if it's a fortified moab, we probably get sticky bomb. I think that's the best decision. Speaking about ice towers in the front of the map, maybe I should do one just to stall the rounds a little bit. I could. I don't know if it's worth it yet, though. Round 18. All right. They haven't bought anything in a while, so I feel like they've saved up a lot of money. Am I getting rushed? I thought I was. No, they're going for an Arctic Wind on the right. Okay. Fair enough. What my opponent's going to do here is the tactic where they place their Monkeynomics on the water, and then they get an Energizer with it to half the cooldown. So that's why they got their Arctic Wind there. It's a very strong farming trick. I've showcased in videos before, but it's been a while. It's been a while. But yeah, it looks like this guy's playing pretty passive. Okay. I am going to go for a refreeze, enhanced freeze in the front. The purpose of that ice tower is there's ceramics that come out starting around 19. So this is going to catch the ceramics, keep them stuck in place for a while. And that way we just stall the rounds more on my end. The round's not going to go like infinitely long though, because my opponent anti-stalled on their end, but it still helps a little bit. All right, round 19 Moab. Honestly, let's go for another Caltrops Ninja. I really don't know how much you need against a Moab with this strategy. Maybe a burn thing as well. Okay, we're good. I definitely need to get a sticky bomb though against this BFB. Is it fortified? I think I saw, actually no, it can't, I don't think it's fortified at how fast we popped that. Opponent's got the McDonald's Wi-Fi going on. Yeah, it's not fortified, okay. I should be fine against this then. Ice towers do your thing with sticky bomb. Yeah, I mean, look at this combination, guys. It's so strong. You love to see it. You really do. And we've got the Gwendolyn Firestorm for some of the most threatening rushes in the game, like tight ceramics and stuff, where Snowpat wouldn't be as much of a help there. So keep that in mind. They got their Nomics on the water, so nicely done there, brother. Mr. Ice. Oh, and we are sinking. Hopefully that means they fixed their Wi-Fi. Oh, and doesn't really appear, so they're on 1 bar. Okay. Okay, are we back? I think so. We just synced for like 30 seconds straight. And over and over again, but it looks like we're finally back and good. Okay, I got my Monkeyopus up, which is fantastic. We have to be careful in case the opponent sends me some sort of like tight ceramic type rush. I have a get out of jail free card, obviously, with the Firestorm. But I don't just want to use the Firestorm willy-nilly because then they can re-rush me and I don't have it available, so we'll just have to be smart about it. And it looks like they're lagging again. They got their Energizer up though, so nicely done. But yeah, this guy appears to be a very passive opponent, which isn't actually how you want to play Sub-Ice Farm. Sub-Ice Farm is inherently a... oh my gosh. Is inherently a aggressive strategy. Okay, are they here? We're back again for like the 10th time of sinking. Oh, they are here because they're sending me ceramics. Wait a second. Icicles. Let's get a snowstorm here. I think I'm fine against all of this. Yeah, it looks like we're good currently. Dude, this lag is really getting on my nerves, I'm not gonna lie. I guess we'll just keep village farming. Hopefully it gets fixed at some point. I don't know. Gotta be careful in case they send me DTs. We have Sticky Bomb currently, and we can Cold Snap on that. Snowstorm can help against DTs, but it doesn't look like this guy's interested. We've actually got a really solid eco and good amount of village farms here. Our greed has been solid. Our greed has been good this game. Okay. Oh my gosh, we're sinking right when the DT sent. And wait, that's Sabo is late because I couldn't. Oh, I'm about to go crazy. I'm about to go crazy here. This is probably like our 20th time sinking. And they surrendered. Okay. Okay. Man, at least we got a feel for the strategy there. That was a hard game to sit through, but no way we have a laggy opponent 2 times in a row, right? No shot. Alright guys, we ended up getting Bloons Quarry once again. We're going to learn from some mistakes of the previous match, I think, and hopefully have a little bit of a smoother flow charting here. That's my plan. First things first, we got the Ice Tower down though, and I'm going to get Gwendolyn down next. Okay, opponent's starting with B-Team, which is interesting. B-Team Bomb is not bad here though. Maybe Bomb Spike Factory Farm, something like that from Mr. Coco. Should be a fun matchup. But yeah, I think once again we are just going to do the Flash Bomb start. I feel like Flash Bomb start was effective last time, and I know there's ways you can start without the Flash Bomb. In my opinion, it's probably a little bit less consistent though, defensively, and you can probably just like randomly leak against Bloons too. And I'll need the Flash Bomb anyways, as I previously stated, so that's going to be the plan. We should Caltrops early. But yeah, opponent's probably going Farm here, which isn't very effective on this map, as I've said it in a lot of my videos. I don't really think of this as a farming map. There's only 3 farm spots. The rounds typically get stalled a little bit, which is better for eco strategies. And yeah, it's a pretty easy map too, which easier maps are more conducive for eco strategies as well, just because if it's an easy map, it's hard to get pushed through the 3 towers of defense you have with an eco loadout, you know what I'm saying? That's just my take on it. Alright, round 4. 1800 for that Flash Bomb, so I need to save up for it for round 5. And probably use a Cocktail if necessary. I'm not going to buy Sharp Shurikens intentionally. I think I can most likely wait on it, and I think I most likely skip out on that upgrade. I'm hoping. Let's go Cocktail now. Nice. Juno has overtaken the leaderboard. How dare you, Juno? What the heck? It's kind of rude of you. I'm not gonna lie. And this sells for 300, so I need... Alright, 1 more Eco Boost. Sell. Flash Bomb. Perfect. As for the targeting on you, maybe... I don't even know. This defends without Sharp Shurikens, right? I think this defends constant white balloons. I'll just keep on first for now and hope that's enough. We gotta make sure not to leak at all. Even though opponents leak 30 lives, they have BTN, remember that. So BTN has the life regeneration ability. Oh, it's actually looking like it's not defending, kind of. We can use a Cocktail if I need to. Well, it's... Never mind, it's picking up the balloons once again. It just gets scary sometimes. And I can also just go for an Ice Tower right here, which would help my defense quite a bit. It's best if I can avoid spending that money, though. Just that way we can spend more money on yellow balloons to get my eco stronger in round 7. So let's do that. Maybe keep the ninja on last targeting now. Let's see how this is working. I'll have Gwendolyn on first to pick up balloons that straggle through. This is going well. Okay. We're chilling, we're chilling. No problem here. Honestly, Flash Bomb's not that expensive of a defense for round 5, now that I think of it. Especially if you don't buy the Sharp Shurikens upgrade. It's not too bad. They're balloon boosting at me now. Can I fit you here? I leaked lives. No, I tower boosted too late there. I honestly thought the Flash Bomb would do better against purples, but yeah, and also just took way too long to even fit that Ice Tower in there. That's unfortunate. It's not the end of the world because no, the bomb strategy is not going to GG on 40 me. Even if you have like Spike Factory or even Super Monkey as your third, it's not strong enough to GG on 40. The only annoying part is some people think it's strong enough to GG on 40 and they're going to try to defend and just die horribly, and I won't even get to showcase the defense. So I'm going to hope that doesn't happen. That's why I typically just always like to play for the life advantage, but you never know. We'll see how this game plays out. I think it's not the end of the world or anything I leaked. That's all I'm trying to say. Our eco's really good though. Look at this. That's what I'm talking about. It's an eco map, guys. 950 eco. We're chilling. And I'd like to get a village down right here. Honestly, could have gotten Monkey Commerce before I even bought Ice Shards. I most likely would have been able to greed that. Let's send them a couple camos. Alright, force the BT and camo detection, nice. Monkey Colony on my end. And I'll get enhanced freeze on you as well. Okay. I do want to send them Space Ceramics to force a... what's it called? Second Cluster Bomb on their end. Alright, brother, are you gonna buy it? They use Bee Swarm. Okay. We'll send more after Bee Swarm dies off. Now. There we go, we forced it. I want to force the cross path on it. Okay, they got the cross path too. Nice. Let's get our farm and blue mutt on here as well. I feel like I like how we play this early game. I feel like we've got it down pretty well with this Ninja Ice Village strategy. And hopefully this game goes late, because last one didn't go super late, obviously. I think it's the same plan against mobs as last time, where we can get up a sticky bomb if necessary. I don't really know if we need the sticky bomb against regular mobs, though is the thing. Obviously we need it against a fortified moab. We'll see if they even send. Alright, we've passed 1700 eco, so our eco's actually looking really solid here. I like this a lot. Spike Factory, there it is, as expected. I thought they would be bringing Spike Factory. Okay. No rush so far. They actually went for a long life spikes on their end. Fair enough. Now, if they don't force the sticky bomb on my side, I definitely want to go for a Monkey City next. I think that's a solid farming plan. We'll see, though. Honestly, if they send me a regular moab and there's balloons underneath it, we might just be able to pop the moab from the ice shards. That keeps, like, proccing. That's not going to pop a fortified moab, but I think I could pop a regular moab. Oh, wait, there's one. Sticky bomb. Should be an easy defend. They're actually sending me purples behind it. Okay, wait a second. I think I'm fine against it. Yeah, sticky bomb stuns actually went crazy there. I did not need this ice tower, but it's fine. We got it just for safety, you know? We can upgrade that to like an icicles or something if it's necessary later. Oh, what I should also do, and what I did last game, is get that ice tower on the front. The refreeze, enhanced freeze. That's important for the ceramics that started up in round 19. Yep. Okay. I can rush the opponent a little bit too. Even though we have the late game advantage, I think it's good to keep them on their toes a little bit, so probably send a fortified BFB their way. Let's get Monkey City first of all, though. Fortified BFB is 3.2k. Let's send it right now. They got the IMF loan on their end, so they're going to be building in Monkeynomics soon. Hopefully, this BFB kind of complicates their Monkeynomics by maybe delays it a couple seconds or a round or two, you know what I'm saying? We'll see. Long life spikes should be able to eat up that Moab. There you go. They get up a Moab Assassin for the BFB layer, okay. And they get another Hive. While my opponent does that, we are just going to continue our eco and saving for the Monkeyopolis. They used a Bee Swarm. I think they're fine in all honesty. They have 1300 lives too, so they can tank quite a bit there. Oh, we forced Recursive Cluster, okay. Well, that's a good force. We forced an Assassin and Recursive Cluster there. I'll take that. And a little bit of leaks, but that doesn't really matter at all. I'm happy with that Recursive Cluster force. I feel like that definitely delayed their nomics, because I think they were on track to get in round 21 or round 22 nomics. But now they still don't have it. Alright, Monkeyopus on my end though. Are they going to send me tight leads or anything like that? Maybe even just get an Arctic Wind on my side to play it safe for now. My eco is so good here. Do I even be more annoying to them and send them like a fortified ZMG? Or maybe just a regular ZMG? We'll send a regular. See what my man does against this. It's not like it really stunts my eco much at all anyways. We already have the Monkeyopus up. It's weird because I'm being like the main aggressor here and I've got the eco strategy, you know what I'm saying? But it's not necessarily a bad decision to rush them a little bit here. We'll continue village farming. Honestly, I could send some Zebra Balloon eco too. Normally they don't do this, but since our eco is so good already, and we've already got this Monkeyopus up, we'll send Zebras for like round 24 until the next round starts. We force Spike Storm and Tower Boost on their end. And a second Recursive Cluster and a Balloon Impact. Bro, that is like a expensive defense for only one ZMG that cost 5k. I'll take that. Alright, we've actually got to be careful though. We have like no defense built up. And I still have to be somewhat alert because I can easily get rushed. And things can go downhill fast if that happens. Just get some ninjas on my side and Ice Tower on the back, which could be an Icicle Impale if need be. But yeah, as I said in the first match on this map, my main concern with this strategy on Bloons Quarry is how the map's oriented. It's going to be hard to like build an efficient ninja army. If I got like Star, Sands of Time, some of the bigger other maps, Dino Graveyard maybe, It'd be much easier to build an efficient ninja army, you know what I'm saying? This map's not the best for it. We'll see what we can do here, though. I'll get a Bloon Sabotage on my side, just play it safe, in case the DT send me. Yeah, we're gonna be making some solid income per round with this amount of monkey cities. I like that a lot. Eco's almost 6k. They're actually ecoing too. Bro, please tell me this guy's not gonna try to GG round 40 me. I'm telling you right now, Coco, it's not going to work. That's why I was so afraid about losing that life advantage in the early game, dude. I hate losing that life advantage. Okay, if I get Snowstorm here, can I fit? No, I can't fit an Ice Tower. I need to find a way to freeze this water. What if I get Snowstorm right here? And if I get one in this location, does that freeze the entire water? Pretty much. Not bad, not bad. Let's actually sell and replace these farm and Bloonbot into different locations that don't block the placements, and we'll fit as many ninjas as possible in here. I also gotta think about where I want my I also need to think about where I want my super brittle. That's important. That's very important. Super brittle is like a big part of the strategy. We are gonna get a primary expertise right about here. Just like that. Okay. I'm gonna be done ecoing here. 7.9k is more. Well, okay, they're sending me a BAD. Sending me a BAD. Let's lock in. Super brittle can go right about here. Perfect. Grandmaster Ninja. Get some of these up. Grand Saboteur. Firestorm. This should be more than enough to defend. Even though my ninja army is not super efficient at the moment, this should be easily enough to defend. Yep, look at how fast we popped that, actually. That was pretty impressive. That was good. Since they sent me one, well, if I send them one, they already have super mines on their end. As I say, I might as well send one back, but I don't know if I'm going to return the favor, in all honesty. I feel like they'll be fine. I'm trying to fit even more ninjas in here if possible. I think I can. Be a little bit more efficient with these ninja placements. Alright, there we go. Get an Icicle Impale towards the back as well. And rebuild this Master Bomber. I'm actually going to sell and replace the Grandmaster here, because the Grandmaster Ninja increases the range of all the Shinobis in the area, so you want to have it kind of centralized. This map isn't actually as bad for ninjas as I initially thought, though. You can place quite a bit on the water, so it's pretty solid. Alright, well, I guess we wait till around 39 when I'm going to rush them, and hopefully they rush me back so we can get some good defense both ways, but you never know these days. Also, wait, I don't need this Ice Shards or this Snowstorm anymore. This guy's not holding anything up. That way we can fit a couple more ninjas here. Might as well try to finish this ninja army. Honestly, I don't think I need any more ninjas than I currently have. I think this can defend pretty much any rush they want to send my way, because you have to remember we have Homeland defense at our disposal. If they do end up rushing me and things get scary, though, I'll have some unupgraded ninjas that I can easily, like, upgrade to Bloonjitsus and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We'll just be ready to buy more. But I don't think it's necessary, and I'm not just going to do it beforehand, because then I'll have to, because then I won't be able to send my opponent as many BADs, you know what I'm saying? And that's important. Okay. Let's send them one and see if they counter me. Hopefully they counter me. They can easily defend one. This isn't to kill them, it's to see what they've got going on. Alright, they tower boost and use all their abilities. That's actually great. We just got a tower boost out of them. Okay. Alright, they're sending me one. They're sending me more than one, actually. Let's send them another one. That's a lot more than one. That's a lot more than one, guys. Tower boost. Homeland defense. Can I sell this? Look at how fast we just popped those. That is unfair. That is unfair. It's not even in the range of most of my Bloonjitsus. That is actually ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Is that not crazy? Okay. Well, it's time to put this guy out of his misery and show you guys that Bomb Spike Factory Farm cannot defend, what's it called? Defend till round 40. At least against an opponent with a decent amount of money. Like, if I could only send them a couple BADs, then obviously can defend. But If you have someone who farmed decently well or got some eco at least, you're not defending this rush any day of the week. I can even sell ninjas to keep sending. I don't really need to keep that much defense on my end. Just enough to defend a DDT counter. But yeah, it's not even close, ladies and gentlemen. GG Coco, at least they rushed me. I'm happy about that. I got to showcase this true power of Ninja Ice Village, and it's pretty ridiculous. Good game. Your 14,000 lives is not going to tank any BDs, unfortunately. So yeah, as always, let me know your thoughts about this strategy in the comment section down below. But I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.